Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Georgia Bulldogs against the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Here we go, the ultimate game, a championship on the line. So many plot lines for this one. Let's hear from Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, Georgia's head coach told me pregame, one of the things they've loved about this team is how everyone is rallying around their senior quarterback. He has been such a star and such a trusted piece of this team all along the way. In what could be his final night in the jersey, he wants to be the best version of himself. The coach said, look to your right and look to your left. We are all here. We all have your back. It's not all on you, but they would love nothing more to see this beloved quarterback go out with a big win here in the national championship game tonight. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Ball handed off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
They face 3rd down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Back-to-back deep shots. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down. And the Bulldogs will have to kick this away. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And they'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Out of bounds at the 47. Receivers are bunched together. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. So now Miami will use their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
And the Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Vaughn. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Looking for some space. It's Fletcher. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They strike first in this national title bout. And for this offense, that possession was more like it. Maybe they flushed out some of the early nerves in this championship game. Really executed that time to jump on top.
I totally agree. That first series, it really didn't look like them. We've covered them all year long, in particular down this stretch run. And that first series really wasn't what they were all about. But this is the brand of football that we have seen over the last few weeks. It's efficient, it's physical, and in particular on the outside, these guys can go and get it. So beautiful drive right there and sticking it in the end zone, garnering that early momentum, huge for a national championship game.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're going to run it. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. To the air, it's Stockton. He fires downfield. And it's intercepted. The defender wins the fight for the football. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Wants to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Vaughn. Open field ahead. Touchdown, Canes. Too much speed for the defense.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time. And when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. And the wideout goes in motion. On the ground, it's Frazier. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Close to the tight end. Pass not complete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, they've got him for a sack on 3rd down.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
Hits this one off the side of his foot. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Tries the right with a quick throw. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard. He was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made on the left side. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, Chris, sometimes you just get a fortunate bounce, and right here, that bounce for the offense was tremendous, but also credit the hustle of the other players. They're trying to get blocks, and they're in the area so they can recover that fumble. It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And one final play before the end of the quarter. The back's got it. Sees an opening. He's in. Now here he goes. The 40. At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Now the important point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Defense is coming after him. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, defense gets away with one there. He's wide open, and he just drops that ball. They're going to have to adjust the coverage here because clearly this quarterback, he's seeing it well. He found the open man. They're not going to miss many of those.
Grab down the middle. It's Pringle. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
That's reeled in. It's gone. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll try to run for the first down. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looks to the left for a quick throw. What a catch! He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Canes have 1st and 10 here.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up games like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's a draw. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. Stop for no gain again. 3rd down coming up.
Chris, to me, it's 4-down territory. You've got 2 snaps to get this ball in the end zone. I like going right back at him with another run play, knowing that you're going to go for it on 4th down.
So no gain on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 2. looks left and finds his target there. Touchdown, Miami. Great connection there for 6 points.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the handoff again. He's got some space. Look out. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. Every single time, that's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
We're just not going to win big games if you're putting the ball in harm's way. He's already thrown a pick in this game. Here, he does it again. We're not even to halftime yet. This defense is flying around the field, creating opportunities for themselves. They are making life miserable on this quarterback.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, this is why 1st and 2nd down success is so critical. You give yourself a 3rd and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a lot.
Oh, this is a magnificent job by this defense. You get these toss sweeps, and here's the deal. You've got to secure the edge and use leverage out there, and they do a great job of that, and the running back has to get himself back in the interior. Once he does that, he's running right back into the pursuit of the defense, and, Chris, there's nowhere to go. That's a great stop. Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Not quite enough for the first down. It'll be 4th down and just inches. Trying for a 4th down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. They're stopped on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On the ground, it's Fletcher. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick it deep to begin the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play with good coverage that time. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Caught over the middle. It's gone. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. More of the same for this offense early in the 3rd quarter in this crucial game, Joel. We're going to the target that really hasn't been stopped by this defense yet.
Chris, they've tried man coverage. They've tried zone coverage. At this point, I think it has to be a double team. Look for a bracket. You've got to bracket this wide receiver, or they're just going to wear him out en route to a win.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
The key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of going up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Takes the handoff. It's Pringle. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. And now the handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Important second down play coming up. QB bootlegs here. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this defense has no answer for that wide receiver, and the quarterback does a great job getting him the ball on time and on target. Him to run after the catch. Beautiful run after the catch. I would go right back to him because, again, this defense has no answer for this wide receiver.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And on the carry, he's heading left. Some hard running there through a tackle. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, it has been tough sledding for him. He is under 3 yards per carry. There's just been very little space. This offensive line has not provided him the holes necessary to really churn up that ground game. Credit this defense so far. We'll see if they can continue to do it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Rare miss right here from the quarterback, and as a defense, maybe they can build on this. Now it's time to create some pressure and disrupt the timing of the quarterback. I think that's the only way that they're going to have any success stopping him. He's been too good so far today. So it's about disrupting the timing and getting that pass rush going.
That After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down. And he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so he sets up a 3rd and 8.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quick throw to the left side. Pass caught on a comeback route.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy 1st down.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. The sure hands. It's Frazier. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got 1st and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Trying to run it. It's Frazier. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the 3rd quarter to an end. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3.
Chris, in this situation, the most important piece of information is the head coach communicating to the offensive play caller whether he's got 2 downs for the touchdown or 1. I believe they should kick this field goal if it's 4th down to make it a 1-possession game, which means this is it. The play caller has to get into the end zone, which means you probably got to throw this ball. Well, I don't think you can settle for a field goal here. You need to put the ball in the end zone, and so now it's best play, best matchup. What do you got on that play sheet? Give me some heat off the sheet here on 4th.
that one straight down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
And you'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
Powers through. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's gone. Breaks into the clear. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He's got a crease. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, what I'm most impressed with is his balance through contact. You can see as he breaks tackles and continues to turn towards the end zone, that balance is just evident, and it's hard to get him down to the ground. That is a great run.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play. Moves the ball near the 50.
Nice completion for a first down, but in a 2-possession game, they've got to get going. I've always thought you've got to set a time limit for yourself. They need to score by about 155 if they feel like they're going to come back in this game. Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
To throw, it's Stockton. Looking for the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here comes the pressure. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. The Dogs looking to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Oh, he's got it. One-handed grab. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Off the penalty, the offense will now set up in the red zone with a first down. Zone now, looking to throw. And it's caught. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Finally, they're able to disrupt this passing game. This quarterback has been in rhythm. This offense has had a really good series. And you've got to do something. You've got to change up the look, change up the launch point. They're able to get pressure on the quarterback and finally get him down to the ground. And now, at least you've got a better chance to try to get off the field.
Back to throw. It's Stockton. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
Well, this is the direct result of being down multiple possessions in this game. Is as a quarterback, you've got to force the issue down the field. And when you do that, it usually leads to interceptions. And here's 2nd pick of the game for this defense. They've been really good all day long. But more importantly, having the lead, playing from in front, that's the most important part and what really affects the quarterback here. Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Now the Bulldogs signal for their first timeout. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Working clock with the ground game. They stop him right at the 24.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable 3rd down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. The Hurricanes will line up to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Canes. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
He's in a position, Chris, where he just has to force the football down the field, and the defense is taking advantage of that. What an incredible performance by this group, all around, offensively, defensively, and now certainly heading for a victory.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll use the ground game here. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, at least there's some positivity here. This is good for film. You get back in there Sunday night, Monday morning. At least there's something to hang your hat on for this offense, maybe build towards next week. But I tell you, today, this has been massively disappointing.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going. And here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
Defense loading up, and DBs here wanting to prevent the deep pass play. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions.